So we did a lot of back and forth bickering, talking, or whatever. So finally came down to basically they're going to evict us no matter what we do, even if I go pay it. So my family would not live on the street. I refuse. We might not have our own home, but we will not live on the street. So starting May 9th, 2018, we had a friend at the time that worked for our hotels. They worked for Marriott. So they would get us deals and we'd go stay at Marriott for a night or two and then have to move to a different hotel. We did that for the whole month of May.
And when he say going to another hotel, it's like daily. It was so exhausting. Like you would check in on a Monday morning, check out Tuesday morning, and go clear across town. You could be in Las Colinas, but go clear to South Fort Worth just for another night. Like we were hopping around like 2 nights here, 1 night here, go out in Dallas, go to Garland. It was it was
taxing.
hard. Yeah.
It was very taxing. So coming that June, finally said, that's got to stop. That ain't going to work. I mean, everybody we go talk to about apartments, oh, they can't do nothing because of this, and this. Mind you, nobody's even filed this eviction yet, so what's your problem? But it still shows you're under a lease. How is that possible if my lease expired before the new lease even went in?
Like dead
And they
end.
just kept giving me dead ends. Okay. And I had to go to work. She was off this day, and I said, hey, we can't do this hopping. It's killing me because I would literally have to move in between sleep. And at that time, I was getting off at 4 o'clock in the morning, trying to sleep till at least 7 to take her to work and her to school. Couldn't keep doing it. So we went and got a room with the extended stay. We only planned on it being 3 to 4 months. We stayed there a year and a half.
18 months.
We
total.
were there from July of 2018 to just this past October.
Yeah. And that was, honestly, that was, like, let me go back to, like, my childhood. Like, I have 2 sisters. I'm the youngest. My mom's single parent all our lives. So, I come from, all you know is to work hard. That's, you wake up, work hard, take care of your family. That's all you know. As a woman. So, I was there to fight. For the women and the ladies out there, it does something to your soul and your spirit, especially when you have kids, because to have to pick up your daughter, you know, from school and take her back to somewhere that's totally foreign to her, you know, because mind you, Kelly grew up good. Like she's never really wanted for anything, you know, but being able to provide for your child and be there for your husband, you know, every day. And then within 24 hours, your life has changed. You have no place to call home, you know, you have no stable transportation. So all these different things just started hitting us. And so I got defeated. Like I felt like I wasn't a good mom, you know, because I wasn't taking my daughter to a place that she can call home, you know, somewhere that she was used to, you know. I didn't feel like I was a good wife because I didn't do my job as a woman, especially a black woman, because that's all I know. My grandmother black, my mom black, that's all I saw, you know. Black strong women just trying to make ends meet. I couldn't do that. So it forced us to stay somewhere. I would sit in the car. I would tell Kelly, just go in, smile, face, everything. Just go in, just bathe, Mom will be in a minute. I would literally sit in that car for like 4 hours straight because I did not want to accept the fact that we lived in a hotel. Nobody knew it because it's not about pride. Nobody knew it because I'm a private person anyway. So it's not like everybody was gonna know. What you see on social media, y'all, that's not really real life. You know, if you look at my social media, oh, you're probably like, oh yeah, she got it going on, yeah, whatever. But there's always a story behind a picture. There's always a story behind a quote. There's always a story behind each tear. And there was many a nights I had sleepless nights. There was many a nights that I would just cry myself to sleep. But you know what? When I woke up, I thank God that I was awake and breathing and that I had a job. And no matter if it was Uber, Lyft, Calvin, whoever was taking me to work that day, I knew when I got back home, there was it was a purpose on why God was showing me all this stuff, you know? And at the end of it, it finally clicked. At age, I think I was 37, when it finally clicked, and it was like, you know, you've been letting all this other distraction kind of distract you around, and it has nothing to do with you, you know? But all this distraction kind of led me to make bad choices, you know? Listen to the wrong people, be friends with the wrong people. And when I got older, I had to suffer the consequences. And that's what it was. Like, not being able to, and then my daughter was a senior in high school at the same time. So, you know, seniors like the year. You know, she had prom, she had senior pictures, she had all these Friday night lights because she was a drill. She had all this stuff. And I tried to, as a mom, as a parent, I just tried to make it as normal as possible for her. But deep down, I could see in her eyes that it was just pain. And for somebody, it's like a mirror. Like you're looking in a mirror at yourself. And it's almost like you're drowning a little bit. You know, like somebody's literally putting your head underneath water and you cannot breathe type of anxiety and depression. All because of just wrong decision making, you know? And some of the things is just really out of our control, like him getting hit and that little hiccup in our life, you know, he didn't ask to be hit, you know? Like him getting pneumonia, he had no idea he had pneumonia. Like a lot of situations that you go through,
to show you how quick
it's not your
things
fault.
can change.
It could not be it's simply not your fault, you know?
2017, approximately a year before all that happened, the three of us and two of her friends went on a cruise.
Yeah,
All her friends had to bring was money so that they could go and shop. Everything else was taken care of. We had just went and bought 2 cash cars.
yeah.
And I ain't talking about the cash car from Willie's down the street that, you know,
No, you didn't.
3 of the wheels work and one of them got a big hole in it and all the other stuff. No, like I went and bought 2 legit cash cars from a dealership. I walked on a dealership lot, pointed at the car, said that's what I want. And to watch that guy's face when she walked to the car and said, this is mine. And he sitting there like, well man, we gotta go. He said, I'm not doing no paperwork. I'm giving you the cash for this car right now and we finna leave. He thought I was joking. I pulled it out on him and set it on the desk and said, I'm ready to go. What do we need to sign so we can leave? So all of that in less than 12 months was gone.
Yeah.
Like,
Every electronic in our
nothing to show for
house, every TV,
Talking about-
everything.
Just went and just saw $50,000 worth of stuff just up and magically disappear. You know, it's so much that you can go through in life. But this is ultimately what I want to leave all of you with. You have a choice. You have a choice. No matter what situation you're in right now or what you've been through up until this point, it is up to you to change it. One of the greatest sayings is probably one of the oldest sayings. I know every old head in here goes, you stand up, you get knocked down 9 times, stand up 10. Because as long as you're willing to keep standing up, you never know. That might be that one time you needed to stand up and everything changed. So don't let society dictate who, what, where you can be. You're the only one that can dictate that. It's up to you. Nobody can tell you you're worthless, or you're worth less. Don't let them tell you that, because you're worth more than they know. If you're in this house, and I say this because this is the house that originally really built me up to who I was when I first met them. You're worth a lot more than what people think about you. When we first started going to this church, we used to do neighborhood outreaches. I'm not sure if any of you are old enough to have been here. I know a couple of y'all.
I know there was one
around
sitting here that
but like we used to do basketball tournaments and all this concerts and everything else out here.
movie night.
And we would do it on a weekly basis, if not bi-weekly, sometimes just monthly. But you saw that it made a difference. Be the difference you want to see in the world. That's really all I can say about that.
Before Margaret, or as Margaret walks up here, I just want to say, believe in yourself. You know, find something that makes that drive start boiling in you, because that's what's gonna save you. Like, that's what's gonna let that light bulb go ding. Oh, okay, I get it now. You know, and don't hold everything in, because that's a killer itself. Like, find somebody that you can be open and honest with. You know, and don't give up 5 minutes before your blessing, because you don't know when it's coming. You have no idea when it's coming, but he knows. And my uncle has told me that, and I live by that. Do not give up 5 minutes before your blessing, because once you say, "Oh, I give up," how do you know a minute from there God was gonna bless you? You would have never known. So please don't give up 5 minutes before your blessing. Just stay in it, whatever you're going through. Just be strong and hold your head up high, hold your chin up high. And if you do need someone to talk to, we'll still be here after hours. We can exchange some stuff. I'm on all social medias but Twitter. But y'all can, I'm LG Journey on everything. So DM me if you want. He'll give out his information also. So yeah. I really appreciate all you guys for listening in. Do y'all have any questions or anything? No? I appreciate you.
Question.
Yeah, that was a really good question. Yeah. So thank you guys, and I actually look forward to coming back on a Tuesday, kind of sitting in and kind of mingling and talking to you guys a little bit more, because like we said before in the beginning, this is where we planted at first too, you know, and a lot has changed in between there, but I've always seen potential and knew that Bethel had potential, and we do want to come back, so this won't be the last time you see our faces. So yeah, and if you guys don't know, we're Kelly's parents. There's
What's
Kelly.
up, guys?
But thank you for having us, and I appreciate all you guys. Thank you guys.
Dang, that's long. Oh, I don't know if you won't.
All right, y'all, we're gonna eat after this. So if y'all want to go into the gym, wash your hands.
Here, I was everything because, hey. Oh, yeah. You guys, I always thought past it. Yeah. And I'm like, yes. Now that you know me. Yes.
Hey, Ron,
Thank you. You did. Oh, it's still recording. What? That's the jacket. That's Dad's old jacket. What's up, guys? So I don't know if y'all. And your girl Cal. I'm gonna stop this.